Hello. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? Who's here? Dog, cat, PCU, bellhound? What is up? Hello. Hello. Fox. That's me. That is me. Hello, baguettes. How is everyone today? Still with the pool uncle, but alive? No! I mean, I guess you're alive, at least.
EP, that is so relatable. Fun fact, I forgot my meds today, so I'm super EP. I left for work. Like, I got into the car, I drove, I was like 2 blocks away. Or like a little more, actually. It was like, maybe, I mean, not too far, but like, you know, already too far to like turn back around. And I was going late anyway. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll survive one day. But but yeah, you can feel it. Once you get used to your brain working normally, then you can feel it whenever it's not. She forgot her method that we're still here. Yeah, exactly. It's true. It's true. Howdy, cat. But yeah, it was like I used drove to work and I was like, yeah, whatever. It's been quiet these days. And if it turns out it's not quiet today, I guess I'll just die. But it was quiet, so it was fine. I survived. But I'm like, damn. What was your day? I survived despite in spite of forgetting my meds. But yeah, if you feel me slightly more over the place, that is why. No, I guess, you know, it's the same as on weekends, because I don't take my meds on the weekend. You know, there is week Kuru and then there's weekend Kuru, with her brain working at half capacity. Or would it actually be working at like higher capacity? But like, you know, since it's at higher capacity, it is harder to keep it focused on the task at hand. I wonder. Hello, Doc. I do wear pants. Please stop spreading lies. Sorry, I'm looking at my screen. If you really wear pants, then what is that? I do wear pants. Well, I'm wearing shorts now, but you know, they're boy shorts. I wear quote unquote boy clothes, man clothes. Clothes should not be gendered, but you know, they are. And I always buy in the men's section. Why? Because they have pockets. They have real pockets. And I like to have many pockets on me. So I always go to the men's section. My mom hates it, but I'm like, whatever, you don't live with me anymore. You can't tell me what to do anymore. The supremacy of pockets, hell yeah, comfy and practical. And I usually have cargo pants. So I have the pockets. I have the pockets on top, like the ones on the back, the ones on the front, and I also have the ones on the side at like knee high. So I'm full of pockets. And then I put on like a hoodie or a jacket with even more pockets. Because also I wear I buy those jackets, or I try to buy those jackets. Those like, I mean, the ones I have are like, how would you call them? They're kind of like for rain. They're like that material. But they also have they have pockets on their chest. They have a pocket inside. They have pockets on the side. Some of them have pockets in the arm. I'm like, hell fucking yeah. I am the master of pockets. Pockets indeed. You will never find me lacking in pockets. Then we go to the supermarket after work. I go pick up my sister, and so she takes out her phone and her like little card holder wallet thingy. I should be like, can you carry them for me? Like one of your many pockets, because she doesn't have pockets. And I'm like, yeah, sure. This is why I have like 3,000 pockets for. Need the pockets to hold all the lore, exactly. Who needs pockets when you have a sibling to carry everything? But like you see, like yes, as I just said, I am the sibling that carries everything. So that's why I need the pockets. But yeah, I kind of dress like a bum. It is what it is. Just the cargo pants, big shirt. I got tired of buying like. There was a time where I would buy like more tight fit shirts. Not like super tight, but like somewhat tight. But then I got tired of it, so like now I buy like 2 or 3 times my size. Like I don't give a fuck. Like I'll go to the men's section and buy an L shirt. And I'm like, yeah, this seems okay. But yeah, fuck yeah, that is me. You have 5 max of AR, 4 max of pistol, and still enough space for 10 kills more of space, then you are good on pockets. Real, very real, very true. But yeah, I like baggy clothes. And 4 Nintendo Switches. True. Also very important. It all started, funny enough, because of phones. Because when there was a period of phones when smartphones started coming out, in which phones started becoming smaller. Or actually, well, I think it was like before. Yeah, it was before smartphones started being a thing. But like we had like big phones before, and then they started becoming smaller. And then like smartphones came out, and then they slowly they started becoming bigger again. So it all started because at one point I was like, I can't fit my phone in my pocket anymore. What the fuck? And ever since then, I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna buy man pants so I can put my phone in my pocket, and it gets fucking lost inside the pocket because the pocket is like 3 times the phone. I miss my little brick Nokia. I had that little white and red one that you slid up to have the keyboard. I loved it. Back in the day. I think it was a Nokia. I've seen some women's pants that only have fake pockets. Yeah. Most of them, they either have like very tiny pockets, you know, like you can fit maybe half of your phone into it, or use straight up fake pockets. And I'm just like, why? Why? Nothing could outlast humanity with its battery reel. Fake pockets? Yeah, a lot of woman pants. Like, if you're not scared, if you're not ashamed, next time you go buy clothes or like you're at a clothes store, go check out the women's section. You know, go like the women's pants, the women's jeans, and you'll see that like 80% of them have fake pockets. Or like very tiny pockets in which you can barely fit your fingers. It's ridiculous. And I don't know why. No, I know why. It's capitalism. Because they want women to buy purses. They want women to buy purses to carry their shit, so they refuse to put pockets in their clothes. No comment. I hate purses actually. It has nothing to do with the they make fake pockets so women have to buy purses. I've never liked how they look. I think they look so, and they look so uncomfortable. You know, because you kinda put them around your shoulder, but like they have like very tiny shoulder straps, so you're kind of carrying it around at like chest level, and you gotta be holding onto it so it doesn't slide off. And I'm like, who invented this and thought it was like, oh yeah, this is so useful. Like, I always hated how they looked because most of the time they look ugly as fuck. And I'm just like, I see women carrying them, and I'm like, that looks so uncomfy that you have to like, and you'd have to always, you know, I will see my mom, you know, always have to like fix it off her shoulder because it starts sliding off. And I'm like, man, imagine. You know what we need? Fashionable tactical gear. Real. I always buy, I always have, how do I call them? Shoulder bags? You know, the ones that you kind of cross over your chest. I have like a big one that I take to work, and I have a tiny one. tiny Honka Impact third one that I go out with whenever I don't feel like carrying stuff in my pockets. A sling bag, yeah, that thing. Morale, I think so. I used to have backpacks, but like, you know, I also got tired of having a huge weight on my back. Waist bags also. Waist bags are also cool. I also have one. And I also have a tiny backpack, but like it's crossed. It's not with like the two straps. You know, anything but a purse. I'm just like, no, I'm not wearing that shit. Yeah, but that's why I'm always kind of like, I'm forgetting my words today. This is the effect of not taking meds. Self-aware. You know, like the opposite of like self-confidence. I always feel a bit like that when meeting people, because usually everyone I know dresses so stylishly, and then there's me. Like when I met Hakuya and Mins, I was like, damn, they look good. Wish I could look like that. Hey, Suni. What adventure do you think the gang will embark today? I don't know, I'm excited. My sister just finished. Apparently it's pretty short, so we're gonna try to speedrun it. We're gonna jump into it in a second. Apparently it's pretty short on a story, and it's more like funny, which is expected because Regulus is in it. It has more gameplay, more missions and stuff. So if you look tactical, is all that matters. I'm trying to, you know what I want to get is the like streetwear pants. You know, those are like a very baggy, but like tied at the bottom, like around your ankles. But I have no idea where to find them. I kind of want to buy more jackets and stuff that kind of has like the tactical look, but they're also kind of hard to find. Like I might just order them from Taobao at some point, because Asians love that fashion. And it's cheaper than buying clothes here. The problem with buying pants, the problem with buying stuff from China, at least for me, is like, you know, shirts and stuff are no problem. I usually just order like big sizes. But with pants, it's different. It's hard. I do have some pants that I ordered from the Funka Impact store. I need to have those fixed. I'm just too lazy to go to a tailor. But yeah, the waist sizing, or with Asian sizes, it's rough. Yeah, I said I got some pants from the Honkai Impact store, and they were like, you know, I got like also like the men's size, like kind of on the bigger size, and you know, and they fit up to my like thigh, and then you know they won't go up anymore. And I'm like, God fucking damn it. And I'm like, it's more the thigh is the issue, you know, like not so much the waist. Because I'm just like, if I could slide them up to my waist, you know, they will close around my waist. I just can't get them past my thighs, and I'm like, God fucking damn it. It's rough. But yeah, we are ready for the memes. Sorry, I was replying to to a friend on Discord. I'm gonna server with my friends, and we have like a little forum. Well, also my forum. And one of them just made a, you know, one of them, our newest recruit just got Rudolph. So one of my other friends made a pun, and I had to reply with the gif of like air groove, mode awful, mode down. But yeah, shall we? Shall we? Let's go. You will pun one day. Mark my words. I never will. It's not even because I don't want to. I don't have that capacity to come up with stuff. I don't have the wordplay required. But yeah, here we are. The rule of brain rot is real, yeah. My dumbass looking at drama in Athens and wondering if it's an anagram for like 10 seconds before realizing that's impossible. Real. And yeah, and also the rule of brain rot is real, it's true. For me, it's a serious brain rot, but you know, it's a symbolic anyway. And she has beef with Rudolph, so you know, by extension, it's still Rudolph brain rot. But yeah, let's go. Tap on apple. I shall. What the fuck, that's so cool. Bro, they didn't have to go this hard. They still go this hard. Let's watch the trailer. I'm not sure if it's a different one. We shall find out. Okay, now we already saw the trailer. It's the same one. But yeah, let's go. In my brain, there's one guy at Ubi who's like, listen, I still want to love this series real. Yeah, exactly, baguettes. I'm like, god damn it! You know, if Assassin's Creed sales suddenly go up in like the second half of the year, Ubisoft, you know who's responsible, and it's not you. Yeah, let's go. We'll experience Kassandra's life as a mercenary. There are a lot of events. There are a lot of event marks on the map of ancient Greece. They will claim it as shadows, true. The current quest is displayed at the upper left corner. Tap on it to look at the corresponding mark on the map. To show the current quest, there are different types of event marks. Story, battle, encounter, database, exploration layer. Bro, this is just like the game. What the fuck? I forgot to pull though. We're gonna go pull first. Was shadows good? I mean, I haven't heard anything bad about it. Apparently, from people that played it, you know, when it came out, it's apparently pretty solid. But also it's one of those things of like, from what I saw, it's like, yeah, it's a game. You know, it's a game. It's good. It works. But like, nothing worth breaking. And then like after a week or two, everyone just forgot about it. You know, I didn't see any bad comments about it. They were like, yeah, it's fun. Not what Ubi needed, exactly. So people that played it, I said, like, yeah, you know, it's good, it's fun. And that's it. But Ubi needed to like... They needed a home run. And they just got like a good game. And like, yeah, it's alright. You know, it works. It works, it's fun. Yes. Thumbs up emoji. It worked, honestly, high praise for a AAA game in this age, true. Especially a Ubi game. Like, you know, it works. And as I said, I saw no bad comments about it. But no one was like, yo, this game is so cool! Everyone was like, yeah, it's alright. Anyway, let's see. I have it deframed it. 310 pull. I know words. It's been... Can I make a 10 pull? No! Alright, let's go play then. I think they use just below for the series and probably for a lot of factors, yeah. Until reverse 1999 came and saved their asses. I mean, what? Wait, this is just like the... And it has the music too! This is music from the game. The biggest comeback in the gaming in the industry? In the ancient city-state, the story turns to a new, clamorous chapter. And yo, what? Amazon Tacit's this insane. They gave you equipment. In the ancient city.
Oh, Dionysus, the source of all joy. From your sacred wine, we draw our strength.
The Agora.
From the earth you rise, scattering forth your sacred vine. You taught us to sing with mirth sublime, and set our spirits to dance in the endless skies.
Wonder why they chose the two games they did. I wanna say something, but I don't know if I should. I was gonna say because they have the best protagonists. But I never said that. A ceramic bowl sits before the bard, but the crowd seems to ignore it. Until a pointed cough interrupts the bard's song.
By Zeus, is that who I think it is?
Like Etherio and Kassandra have so much charisma.
If it isn't the rising star of the Acropolis, Kassandra, the eagle bearer.
Stop, Euphonia. I'm just a Misthios for hire. I've no interest in politics. Save those grandiose words of yours for the Archons, hmm?
Ah, but I speak only the truth. The tales of your valorous exploits in Megaris precede you.
What a beautiful art, yeah. Well, who is Kassandra? Yeah, she sounds so familiar. Yeah, she does! Let me quickly Google it, see if anyone knows. Verse 1999. Kassandra. Voice actor. The thing is that they never say in the game itself, so unless usually unless the voice actor comes out and it's like, "Hey, that's me." We never know. No, they only have the Japanese voice actor. Yeah, looks like we don't know the Kassandra voice actor yet, but I like her voice ring in my ears, and not from the trailer. I'm like, I know that voice. That dog barking in the background, that's me barking at Kassandra.
They declare that you're a hero throughout Athens and praise you as a demigod.
Kassandra shakes her head as she approaches to interrupt the bard.
I have a question for you, Ephonia. The crowd will just have to wait for your next performance.
What? You wound me, Kassandra. We bards display our art to please the gods, not just the vulgar crowd. Just as you mercenaries do.
Classic bard behavior, real. Also, the voice actors for both Ezio and Kassandra, they did such amazing jobs in, like, you know, trying to... I don't want to say, like, trying to sound like the original, but, you know, they kind of do. But, like, in a good way, you know, in, like, oh, you know, they did such a good job, or, like, trying to keep it as close to the original as possible. Even though you can hear they're not the same voice, but, you know, it's like, oh yeah, this doesn't feel, like, entirely unfamiliar. Kassandra is her actual one from the game? No, it isn't. Is it? Let me hear her more.
Anything for a drachma or two, right?
Kassandra grabs a shining drachma from her pouch and tosses it into the bard's hand.
We all have our gifts to display, don't we? From the lowliest bard to the greatest of warriors. Even those craftsmen are no different.
You played the game? I did. I mean, she sounds very close, but at the same time not. But, you know, it's been a few years, so it could just be a case of, like, the voice actor getting, like, maybe a different direction or something. But I don't think it is.
I suppose you've noticed them too.
In the distance, two figures crouch in a corner of the Acropolis, chiseling the wall with their files.
It seems you take your maintenance a little too seriously here.
Oh, it's nothing really. Just a few loose bricks. Easily replaced in a matter of hours. Still, these particular artisans have attracted some rumors. One of them claimed to be enlightened by Athena. He kept mumbling nonsense about the statue of Athena, gold leaves, and unjust wars. And his companion seemed to be a real grouch. I've seen a few people try to speak with them, invite them to pick berries outside the city, but they seem to have no interest. Anyways, what does it matter? The Dionysia is drawing near. Is it any wonder that eccentrics like them might show up?
I see. Thanks, Ephonia.
She sounds very close, I'm not sure. He tosses a few more drachma into the bard's bowl as she strides away. Look at that dog. Kassandra stealthily approaches a dark corner of the street. There, two figures have gathered together, whispering and casting vigilant looks around.
For the love of this land, I will not tolerate you raiding the coffers of our people to fund this war. Judgment has been passed, and I shall be its executioner. This is for Athena and for the bounty on Argon's head.
You got this, man. Just you know, just practice your lines a few more.
Excellent, Domitius. You've memorized your lines well. Whether you succeed or not, rumors of your attempt will pass through every corner of the city. All that's left is for the others to receive their messages, then they will know our plans.
10 out of 10. When they named him the rookie actor, they meant it.
Haven't I told you it's in the bag, Sonia? So, how are we supposed to read these messages when they come? The sage explains nothing to us.
That's none of your concern, fool.
Seems like you don't know any more about the sage's plans than I do.
The playwright scoffs dismissively.
You're always going on about the sage this and the sage that. I'm tired of it. Do you think you're special just because you were chosen for this task? You're a veritable narcissus.
The subject of her tirade shrinks under her words, causing the playwright to press the attack.
If you really think you deserve that praise, you'd better not forget this. The perfect tool for our trade and your mission. We will only receive one file each. That was the sage's own words. Keep it safe.
Why?
Oh, I will. Huh? This thing is as dull as a weathered stone. How am I supposed to cut the Archon's throat with this?
Just get good.
Then sharpen it, fool.
Actually, how would I say I should get around to that? It's fun. It's a fun game. Just you know, be prepared for the Ubi overload of everything. But some of the missions are actually pretty fun. Like I remember one time I couldn't complete like particular mission, so I kind of went around exploring, and I ended up in some random island, following another quest. Then I got into some ruins, and I ended up finding the Minotaur, and I had to fight the Minotaur. And I was like, I was not ready for this. But it was fun, you know, because it I ended up in Crete, yeah. One thing I remember after going back to Far Cry is just do the slop you want. Yeah. The thing also with Odyssey is that it kind of has three, you know, in a like a good Odyssey, it has like kind of like three main quests. I don't think you need to do all three to complete like the main story, but you know, they kind of add to the experience. Because, you know, you start the main story with Kassandra, or like actually the sibling you choose, because you can choose any of the two. And you know, so you know, you start the main story, but like as you advance a little, you discover something about a cult. So then you get like another sort of like sub main mission of like finding all the heads of the cult and like eliminating them so you can get something. And then as you progress a little more, you discover another thing relating to yourself. So you get like another sub main mission of like following those clues to find out more. So, you know, it can get a little overwhelming, and then you have like a bunch of other things happening because, you know, you have all the slop on top of that. But some quests are really fun, like, you know, I just kind of ended up running into the Minotaur. But, you know, I actually enjoy the combat because, you know, how can you tell I enjoy the combat? Because I actually spent like 2 hours fighting the Minotaur. You know, and like I learning all his moves and all his stuff to like parry or dodge, and until I managed to kill him. And usually, when I don't like a combat in a game, I don't really bother with that. I was because, you know, it was one of those things of like I was a bit under leveled for the fight. But you know, I kind of managed to get far enough that I was like, you know, I could go back and grind more and come back here later. Or I could actually just keep trying. Like I can do this. I just need to learn all his patterns, you know, to learn all his attacks. So I just kept trying until I did. But yeah, and it has some fun mechanics, like I really liked, funny enough, I really like the mercenary mechanic. Because you know, you get on the bad side of people. So they start sending like other mercenaries after you, and you can just find them at random while going around the world. You know, sometimes you'll be walking somewhere and you'll cross paths with one of them, and they'll be like, "Oh, are you?" And then you fight them, but like, as you fight them and kill them, you also gain like cred. So at one point, I just ended up hunting them first. You know, I was like, instead of like running into these guys on random, I'm just gonna hunt them down. Because they give you equipment and weapon and good weapons and stuff, especially the higher level ones. I could level up for this fight or get good struggle, yeah. I went hitman in Assassin's Creed, yeah. I was like, why wait for them to hunt me when I could hunt them myself? You can also recruit some of them for like your ship. So like I will always try to recruit them. That's the thing though, I didn't get far enough in Odyssey to be like, where you know, to know where the Templars and the Assassins were. So I'm like, yeah, it's a fun game, but like, I have no fucking clue where the Assassins are, or the Templars for that matter. So I'm like, oh yeah, very, very Assassin's Creed of you game. Anyway, let's continue. Maybe we'll learn some more. Maybe we'll learn some stuff that I didn't actually get to learn in when I managed to progress in the game. But I never finished it because as I said, at one point I just got tired of all the OV slop. The playwright turns from him with another scoff, leaving the actor still studying the file. We can make any game and slap Assassin's Creed title on it real. Like the only Assassin's Creed part was like at the beginning, you know, you're kind of following the same. Now in the present, they brought back the present time with like an actual character, but like, you know, she barely makes an appearance. But you know, other than that, it's like, you know, you kind of start with her, following her story from what happened in Origins, what happened to her in Origins, and then she you know, she gets into the animals. And that's it. There's no more present time.
Where are you going, Sonia?
You really are deluded, aren't you? I've more work to do before the plan is ready.
Oh, good luck then.
He waves goodbye to the playwright, then clenches the file in his hand and moves to the wall.
I should have enough time to put an edge on this before it gets dark. There's no way I can take down that self-important windbag with brute force alone. Not to mention, there's only a small window for me to strike.
A broken spear is thrust into the brick next to him.
You were saying something? You're a suspicious sort of character, aren't you? Now, for the safety of this city, and the self-important windbags that run it, I keep an eye out for your type.
What? No!
Kassandra pounces on the still dumbfounded actor. She looks so cool. She's so cool. She's so cool. When fighting a battle in drama in Athens, you can deploy up to 5 characters at a time. Kassandra is fixing the lineup in this gameplay. Thank you for allowing me to use Kassandra. God damn, she's hot. She's so hot, guys. Let's just go with the broken team.
Harmony is precious.
She looks so cute here. Don't let Athena see her, she will end up like Medusa.
I don't need the high ground to hurt you.
Please stay behind me.
I found my target.
A pot of liquor amidst the flowers. A fragment of truth. Charging.
Oh yeah, she does that.
Icarus, eyes on the target.
And now to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
She does the "This is a Sparta" kick. That is actually a skill that you can unlock in game. It's actually what you can use to recruit the mercenaries because, you know, the kick is non-lethal. So you can just kind of kick them to the floor until they get low enough on HP that you can be like, yo, instead of me killing you, wanna join my ship crew? Luz is aggressively designed. Oh yeah, she is. I love her. I always love seeing her. The actor curls up his legs in fear, his hands bound up tight behind his back. Kassandra clasps her hands and leans over him.
So, whose throat were you sharpening this for again? There are many figures I could imagine. From the Ecclesia or the Vuli, perhaps? But how many of them would find their way here? I have no particular desire to kill you. So, it's in your interest to speak. And to speak only the truth.
The thing with Kassandra, I say, I mean, I don't know if it happens in like Valhalla or Shadows, but it didn't happen in Origins. But the thing with Kassandra that I say that, you know, kind of relates to Ezio, and why I think they too might have been the chosen ones for this, is, you know, it's just her charisma. Because you probably can't see it here, but, you know, with in Odyssey, you also get the option to like flirt with so many people. The actor hesitates until he reads the woman's hard face and finally stammers out a name.
Pericles.
Malaye. It would be that troublemaking strategos.
There's nothing else I can tell you.
All right. If that's all you can say.
Kassandra moves closer with a nod. The sudden strike to his head renders the man limp.
But I won't let Pericles be taken out by the likes of you. Besides, the last thing I want is more trouble here. I'll hand this matter over to the man himself.
She stuffs the actor into a thick cloth bag. As she ties up the bag with a knot, an eagle's cry pierces through the air. Oh yeah, and her eagle slash falcon is called Icarus. What's this? Lineup? Every character can equip one piece of gear, while Kassandra can equip two. Gear provides different boosts in battle. Gear can be divided into different sets. When your team equips a certain number of gear from the same gear set, additional set effect will be activated. So just like in the game! God damn it. They thought of everything! It's not fair, it should have been me! Right. Oh, hey. My backpack. Life and tragedies. Let Athens be Athens. Look, this is something one of my friends noticed. Look at this particular pigeon here. He's asserting dominance. A group of men has assembled in the Nix. The light of democracy shines upon the Athenians as they engage in a fierce discussion. Democracy!
Inconceivable! Not a single drachma should be cut from the budget of the theater of Dionysus. The tragedies we perform there are a matter of pride for the whole polis. Oh, Dionysus, if only you could open your eyes and witness this calamity befalling us. No wine, not even your finest, could ease such agony.
The peer is also holding assembly, truly a democratic bird.
I do not dispute your words. Athens prides itself on our tragedies, especially during the Dionysia.
What nonsense, Hermipos. Don't you think we have greater issues at hand? If the fighting in Potidaya does not go in our favor, I fear it will be the Spartans that host our Dionysia.
You counsel wisely. The money that would go to this festival will come at the expense of our ability to fight this war.
So what do you suggest, Andreas? Are we to just throw every drachma and fighting man we have left into this battle? All for a war that seems to have no end? The polis has been eagerly awaiting the Dionysia. This festival is not some mere indulgence or luxury. It brings hope to the people and the favor of the gods.
Yes, Athens thrives because we honor our traditions.
Answer me, Andreas. Do we shatter our people's hope? Must we abandon our traditions and the gods for victory?
I never said that. Hades take you! What good are some honeyed words on a stage against a spear? You want more tragedies, eh? Good. They'll be writing them about our hubris.
Damn. The words gain venom with each reply until the men are nearly at each other's throats. I don't know, he's the kind of guy who agrees with the last person we talked to. Yeah. Yeah, he is.
Fill Herodotus, you just spat on my robe.
He's a people pleaser, which means he agrees with everyone and is unable to compromise to anything.
Please, Andreas, let go of his beard.
With calm and commanding presence, Pericles positions himself between the brawling Athenians.
Herodotus wrote that whenever you hear an eagle cry...
A shadowy, winged figure sweeps over the crowd and hurls a metal tool along the ground. It rolls a few times before coming to a stop. An ordinary file.
Are we under attack? An assassin?
Did that eagle drop a blade from its mouth?
Guards! Guards! Defend Pericles!
There's no need for all this drama. Your assassin has already been captured. He's in the back.
Kassandra drops the bag in front of the gathered Archons, prompting a grunt of pain from inside.
Who are you?
Who else could it be? Kassandra. I am pleased to see you again. I hope I didn't cause you any trouble, though you seem to have taken care of it.
I'm a Misthios. Trouble follows in my wake. But this man intended to trouble you. And there is something unusual about his weapon.
Pericles receives the file from Kassandra and examines it.
It's always something unusual, isn't it? This looks just like an ordinary file to me. Fit for carving a statue or shaping wood, perhaps. But a poor tool for an assassin.
And yet, it was his weapon of choice. There's something strange about all this, wouldn't you agree?
That may be. But if all of my would-be assassins choose as he has, I'm sure to live a long life.
There's more to this than meets the eye, Pericles. This man is not working alone.
She opens the bag, revealing the assassin's face.
Oh, Talas. This is not going according to plan. Please, forgive me. I'm just a poor fool, not a murderer.
Uh-huh.
You see, there is a bounty on your head, Pericles.
A bounty set by the cult of Cosmos, I presume. They've been after my head a long time.
Cosmos? No, I've never heard of them. I was just told that there was a bounty. I'm a poor man. Show mercy on me.
If what it says is true, the reward would be tantalizing indeed.
He got the full parser right. He produces a document and hands it to the Strategos.
You should see for yourself.
Beautiful
a
art.
fortune like this would be enough to repair the wall from here to Piraeus.
A shame we'd have to trade the walls for your head.
I love that she used cold ship his ass into a talking circle. Uh-huh.
It may be better to keep your voice low. I'm afraid that there are some here that might be tempted to make that trade. Indeed, I am starting to worry just how many would-be assassins could be surrounding me.
It's the cult of Cosmos you should worry about, not these amateurs. Most of all, we must keep a weary eye out for Alexios, my brother. Though I suppose I should be calling him Demos now. He told me himself that he would take your head, and he'll stop at nothing until he succeeds.
You're not doing much to calm my nerves.
Yeah, no, I think she's trying to warn you, not calm you down, my dude.
You're not the only one. Your colleagues look as stiff as scared goats.
Behind them, the other Archons stand frozen in place, their faces grim.
Malaka! The Spartans must be behind it. The Dionysia is a perfect opportunity. That must be why they hired that cult to kill our strategos. That settles it. The Dionysia must be suspended, and the city placed on high alert.
That's absolutely unacceptable. Athens must uphold her dignity, even in times of war. The Dionysia is not just about us Athenians indulging in revelry, it's about honoring Dionysus himself.
And what of our Strategos' safety? Athens without Pericles is like the Dionysia without Dionysus.
The bickering begins again, until all turn to Pericles.
You look to me, friends, but this is not our way. I am not your king. To host the Dionysia or not, that is a decision we must decide together as citizens.
But the wild hedonism is also a nice touch. Yeah. Pericles walks toward the urn placed prominently near them.
If you agree that the Dionysia should proceed as planned, cast your shard into the urn. If the urn is at least half full, then we hold the Dionysia as scheduled. The glory of Athens demands that we not cower before those that dare to threaten us.
Pericles? You?
Athens, the birthplace of democracy, the Panathenaea, and home of the greatest dramas. Here we worship the gods, and in return we are blessed by them. We appreciate beauty without succumbing to excess. We pursue wisdom without becoming weak. While we may not love war as the Spartans do, we fight with courage more than their equal. And we must let neither war nor fear of death break our spirit or our love for freedom. Sacrifices must be made, and we understand that fully.
On behalf of all Athenians, I thank you, Pericles.
Yippee!
Well spoken, Pericles.
Oh, well, it was nothing. To wield rhetoric skillfully in this city is not just an art, but a matter of survival. I fear I may have spoken too well. The Dionysia is likely to go on as planned, so if you don't mind, I would ask you to discover who this assassin...
Was that not what you wanted, my man? You just voted for it.
Spare me from another speech. I'm already happy to help.
Don't be so quick to decide. I fear this will be no easy task.
A difficult task means a handsome payment.
Kassandra grabs a pottery shard and tosses it toward the urn.
Stop! You have no right to vote here!
With a sharp, clear sound, the shard lands squarely in the urn.
Indulge me. Call it a part of my payment. I've always wanted to know what this feels like.
The mercenary passes the dust from her hands, tucks the fire away, and strays off without response. Her shard is soon made insignificant by the piling weight of those that follow. One shard after another is tossed into the urn, like raindrops falling on a tile roof. The sweetest fruit. This tree will bear fruit, surprising though it may seem. Dum dum. The hearing spectator's mind drifts away, still lost in the brilliance of the Oresteia. His breath, soft and steady, releases a gentle warmth. Undoubtedly, this lucky spectator has enjoyed a deep and restful sleep. Is that Mr. Apple?
The theatre of Dionysus is truly mesmerizing.
It is.
And the wine here is beyond compare. Athens, so much greater than the history books could have ever taught us. This apple believes I found my true home. But who brought me this blanket?
The drunken observer turns over, pulling the blanket closer around him. A faint melody reaches Mr. Apple's ears. Somewhere beneath his tree, a few festival goers dance joyfully, while wicker baskets filled with flowers and fruit sway gently along the river.
The vine weaves across the boundless earth. Scattering far the bountiful gifts of Dionysus. Under your watchful gaze, the world brims with hope.
Basking in the warm sunlight, accompanied by a humid breeze and joyful melodies. What a cozy environment for Mr. Apple. After days and nights soaked in wine, Mr. Apple has lost the golden skin he once acquired in Florence.
Wait, wasn't I in the theater of Dionysus?
How did he get here? Mr. Apple always starts waking up from his sleep. Yeah. Out of panic, he wraps himself in his blanket. A leaf, to be precise. The rustling sounds of the leaves draws the attention of the followers below.
Look, an apple! I've never seen an apple so big before.
One of the revelers tiptoes over and picks the apple from the treetop perch.
Oh, incredible! It has a rich aroma of fine wine coming from its rind.
Oh no, don't try to eat him.
I can't believe my ears. Is this apple snoring?
I remember this beach. Do not remember this beach.
Everyone, Dionysus' blessing is surely upon us. He must rejoice to see that we will hold the Dionysia as planned.
But a magical apple such as this must be used to honor our patron. I suggest we make it into a fine wine.
Just one apple? A single apple?
It's too late for that, my friends. By the time this apple will have fermented, the Dionysia will be long over. And even so, we need many large, sweet apples like this one for such an offering.
A hand grabs Mr. Apple and tosses him into a basket full of fruits.
Captain Burton, save me.
Oh, Mr. Apple. There she is! My girl! My baby girl. De agora.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad, Vertin. I've turned the whole city upside down and backwards. Not a single soul has seen a flying apple. Oh, how was your luck?
I'm afraid all I found were these.
Also, we got yet another regular strip. She's like the character with the most outfits ever. And like, in between like sprites and official art and stuff. How much is this skin? I don't think it's a skin actually. They just give her clothes. Like she's the favorite child. She's the spring Billy pretty much. Oh, she looks so cute. She shows Regulus the apples she received. A mix of round and misshapen ones. Some green, some yellow.
The Athenians were very generous. When they learned I was searching for an apple, they insisted on giving me every apple they could find. Some of them looked freshly plucked. They even offered me some of their wine. They said it might help me see my flying apple.
Oh, sod it all. None of these lousy things look like Mr. Apple.
Regulus paces back and forth along the stone tiles, angrily biting into one of the apples.
Oh, this tastes awful, Vertin. Don't tell me the Athenians actually enjoy eating sour fruit like this.
Regulus, we've arrived in classical Greece during the Peloponnesian War. This was before apples underwent the crossbreeding necessary to gain their modern sweet taste. In fact, most people of this time would prefer grapes and figs.
Why do you know all this, Bertin? That is like the most random Wikipedia knowledge ever.
Apples were considered to be used as offerings to the gods.
Tism? I mean, true. Real. True and real. Hey, Queen! Can't wait for Bertie to say fun fact. She's like, come on, Regulus, how come you don't know about the crossbreeding of apples?
You mean we'll never ever find Mr. Apple? No, Regulus. What I meant is...
I most likely wanted to say hi. Thank you, Queen. Hope you've been alright.
Perhaps Mr. Apple has accidentally become part of some offering. We should be on the lookout, but we need to be careful. We can't just pluck him from an offering without causing offense.
If only we could broadcast a missing apple alert. Or at least hand out some posters.
I don't think we have enough money left. With what we have, we could scarcely afford to buy a few sheets of papyrus.
Bertie is just a young version of that one guy in South Carolina who tracks down endangered apple species and catalogs them. What? That's insane.
If we wanted to make posters for Mr. Apple, we may need to ask Miss Sotheby for help, though she's not part of this operation.
Accustomed to the conveniences of modern society, the duo struggles to come up with a solid plan in this strange and unfamiliar era. For perhaps the first time, Regulus truly grasped the devastation brought by the storm. For perhaps the first time! Regulus, you've been through like 5 storms already. What the fuck? Regulus scratches her head with a rather serious look on her face.
Vertin, we've got to solve the storm once and for all.
Huh?
Bertie is like, what the fuck?
Oh, it's nothing. All I meant is that we should thank Lorenz for their great invention, the stage in the rain.
Joking around at a time like this only adds to her anxiety. Regulus knocks her head, as if trying to fix a broken mood switch.
Just pondering here. But what would we need to whip up a loudspeaker in ancient Greece? Eh, Vertin?
A piece of string, a squirrel, and a loudspeaker. And a megaphone.
And what are the odds of us getting acquainted with some local scoundrels? Or rock gods, forgive me. Even a cop?
Rock gods, forgive me. Even a cop.
Do you think Mr. Apple could regenerate if we only find his core?
Inspirations explode on Regulus' mind like supernovas, only to collapse into one black hole after another.
There's no use for it. I'll have to put together a remembrance set for my next broadcast.
she just gave up. Oh god, I love her. Regulus nods helplessly, her inspiration running dry, as a firm, warm hand lands on her shoulder.
You've got the right idea, Regulus. When in Athens, do as the Athenians do.
So then we're going to get help from some local scoundrels?
I'm not sure about scoundrels, but there are sure to be mercenaries around, or informants.
Ah!
Regulus' eyes light up with her reply, as memories of cheering crowds and singing birds return to her.
Too right. Just as London had me to keep the pulse on the city, there's sure to be some kind-hearted legend who knows every nook and cranny of Athens.
It's just as London had me. Regulus does look cute in this face, she does. Get drunk, vote, be a narrator. All very good Athenian options, yeah.
You just leave it to me, Vertin. Just think, a like-minded rocker of the ancient world. We'll get on like jam on toast. And once we're thick as thieves, we'll get that information for a song.
Why the music changed? Because Regulus is having her epic epiphany. The Lion of London has found her groove once again, dashing off into the busy streets of the ancient city. Oh, Regulus, never change. Prometheus bound. No pillars in the gachas here, but the basket is just as tightly bound. And I'm looking at some things. We're just gonna go story for now. Prometheus bound.
What? 23 drachmae? Ugh, you're having me on.
Regulus' cry of surprise echoes far and wide, starting with a few seagulls perched on the rooftop. The young girl frowns viciously and lowers her voice.
Look, mate, I'm not asking for the bleeding moon here. I just want to know where my apple is. Or are you trying to pull one over on me? Even a whole bottle of fruit wine is only 1/6 of a drachma.
The bard rises to her feet, plucking the strings of her lyre with a smile.
My friend, what you're searching for isn't just any ordinary apple. It's a magical talking one. Which means I will need to attend the celebration if I want to find it. After all, an apple as enchanting as Eris' banquet gift that brought Ilium to its ruin could only be used as an offering to the gods.
Great, a bard. The appeal to Greek mythology falls flat as it hits Regulus' ears, for whom only the stories of the gods of rock have ever held interest.
Yada yada. Whatever you say, love. All I know is what you're charging is daylight robbery.
You may be right. But you won't find a better offer. Not many people in my trade would trust an outsider who might just run off after I do my part.
We won't ever do that. You can ask after Captain Regulus's reputation anywhere, from the Thames to the high seas and...
Familiar footsteps break up their tense negotiations.
Ephonia, remember that sneak you pointed out to me before? I need some extra hands to...
They turn around and find a tall and strapping mercenary standing in front of them.
Oh, it seems you have another customer. I'll leave you to your work.
Not at all! Welcome back, Eagle Bearer. I just didn't expect to see you so soon. But did you say you need some extra hands? Let me think. Eureka! I've got a plan.
The bard murmurs to herself as a flash of inspiration crosses her mind. She clears her throat and takes Regulus in one hand and Kassandra in the other with an amiable smile.
The fates have surely strung us all together for a reason. You've come to ask about that weird magic apple, one quite likely to be used as an offering in the Dionysia. And you, Kassandra, that strange man you asked me to investigate. He claimed to be a craftsman repairing the temple of Dionysus. I will hazard a guess that you've come because you need more hands to search out his co-conspirators.
Hang about? You don't mean...
You are a clever one, miss. I do believe you will be able to assist one another.
Alaka. I knew it.
Fully aware of how cunning the bard is, Kassandra shakes her head. Time is running short. She must come to terms with the necessity of her situation.
So, then we're all going to the Dionysia in order to look for someone.
Malaka indeed, ladies.
It shouldn't be too hard to look for a talking apple while I'm there.
Cheers, love. And we'd be happy to help with... Oh, Vertin, what's your take on this?
Regulus winks at the mercenary, who seems to appreciate the idea of some extra eyes on the festival.
Are you the one they call Eagle Bearer? You've heard people singing of your exploits all over Athens. They say the Eagle Bearer is a valiant hero, always willing to help those in need. A friend one can entrust their life to.
The mercenary braces her hands against her sides and clears her throat.
You two certainly aren't from around here. That's obvious.
Huh?
Everyone in this city knows there's no amount of flattery that will affect my price.
Apologies. I've given you the wrong impression. I only meant to ask if the tales we've heard are true. I hope our cooperation can be built on mutual understanding.
I love how no one questions Bertin's clothes. Kassandra raises an eyebrow, surprised to be doubted by the very woman who had just praised her.
It seems you've heard of my work already. I am Kassandra, the Eagle Bearer. And if you had any doubts, I will readily prove all that I am capable of.
She reaches out a hand to the girls.
The name's Regulus, and this is Vertin.
She happily reaches out to grab Kassandra's hand.
All right then. So, how exactly are we going to help you?
Simple. For now, all I need is more eyes around the city. Do whatever pleases you, but keep a lookout for anyone suspicious.
I'm pretty sure Vertin could easily understand if Kassandra flexed her muscles through. A twinge of nerves creeps up Regulus' spine.
Athens is flooded with visitors in anticipation of the Dionysia. I won't be able to track every potential threat.
Right. Well, how do you know we aren't suspicious?
Kassandra examines the two figures, their modern clothing cutting a bizarre contrast to the world around them.
I couldn't even begin to guess where you two are from. But that means you are most certainly not from Sparta, Corinth, or Phokis. Which means you probably aren't here to kill Pericles.
Regulus takes a moment to digest this new information before letting out a gasp.
What? Kill Pericles? What, wait a tick. Are you asking us to keep our eyes peeled for bloodthirsty assassins?
There's no need to be alarmed. I only need you to be my eyes. Just do as I say, and there will be no danger.
Regulus nods out of courtesy and whispers to the girl next to her.
Vertin, old pal, old chum, mate. I think we ought to reconsider this whole gig.
Old pal, old chum.
Let's just get this done, chum.
I love these two. Let me listen to those lines again.
Vertin, old pal, old chum, mate. I think we ought to reconsider this whole gig.
Wait, I need to advance so I can listen to verses again. There we go.
Vertin, old pal, old chum, mate. I think we ought to reconsider this whole gig.
Let's just get this done, chum.
Real Brit-to-Brit communication. Her calm demeanor blunts Regulus' fears, but soon after her attention is captured by distant singing.
Huh? What's going on?
The procession makes its way toward them, surrounded by a parade of people singing and carousing through the streets.
Welcome to Athens. Have a toast to friends from afar.
Is this that party you mentioned?
The Dionysia, yes. You couldn't have picked a better time to blend in. And if you have time, to have some fun.
We'll do our best to look for anything that might point to danger.
Regulus seems to have only heard half of Cassandra's words.
Have some fun? But what about Mr. Apple?
She lowers her head, facing down a great dilemma.
Oh, forget it. Parties can wait. I'll do whatever I can to find you, Mr. Apple.
Her voice fades into the growing festivities.
Vertin! Oh, you've got to vouch for me on this! Dionysia, here I come!
Follow her, Vertin, and stay vigilant. I have my own work to do.
Understood. Vertin, look at this pottery. Wouldn't something like this be a killer diller in your lobby?
I love how Kassandra instantly clocked that, like, okay, Vertin is the one to talk to. That's sigh.
And what do you think about this linen piece on me? I guess it's only suited for summer sailing.
She's so tired.
Regulus, what happened to all that conviction from before?
The festival is full of attractions and distractions for the rocker pirate.
Hello, ladies. How would you like to paint your very own festival mask?
They follow the sound of the barker's voice and discover an assortment of materials spread across the table. Wood, leather, willow branches, rattan, minerals, and insect dyes in a variety of colors.
Sorry, but we're a tad busy at the moment. This is fab!
Regulus, please. The festivities once again ensnare Regulus' attention.
How about it, Vertin? Come on, think of the attention. We'll be as famous as I was back when I was hosting Apple Radio. My fans were bonkers. They'd crawl over glass for a signature. We sure could use some of them right now.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Please come and try.
Just you wait, mate. This rockin' pirate is about to make a one-of-a-kind superstar mask in no time.
Vertin, please drag her away. Regulus leans back to appreciate her masterpiece, unaware that their new mercenary friend has returned.
Nothing unusual around the Vipilon Gate and the Temple of Erection. What about...
Kassandra is speechless upon seeing their two peculiar masks. Despite having crossed the Aegean far and wide and meeting many innovative poets, dramatists, and sculptors, she's never seen anything quite like them.
It's not exactly what I'd call an effective disguise.
Are we gonna get to see the masks? Or do we just imagine? She moves her mask and helps Regulus with hers.
I believe this may be a bit too fashion-forward for this era.
Kassandra seems about to question her choice of words, but is interrupted by another round of cheering from the crowded street. The cheers grow louder as the crowd sings and sprays fruit wine into the sky. Maidens in elegant dress balance fruit baskets filled with offerings on their heads, while the procession waves blazing torches in the air.
No need to be startled. The Dionysia parade is just getting started. By the time they reach the Agora, it'll be even more lively. But that means the streets will be packed with people. A perfect opportunity for anyone with ill intent.
She deftly moves through the pulse of the crowd and waves her hand to the ladies behind. After a clear eagle cry, Kassandra is nowhere to be seen.
You watch the streets, and I'll cover the high places.
Ooh!
This is certainly a party. Regulus, Vertin!
Huh?
There he is!
Is that the strange apple you've been looking for? I think I found him.
Thank you, Kassandra, for being so efficient.
Unfortunately, it seems he is about to fulfill his duty to Dionysos as one of the sacred offerings.
Yippee! What does that mean for him? What's this? Yo, the skill tree? Like in the game? Each time your exploration level increases, you will gain 1 ability point. You can use ability points to activate different ability skills. You can reset Kassandra's abilities at any time and redistribute her ability points. Holy fuck. This is insane. You are ready to hunt down the cultists now. Open the target list. The Cult of Cosmos is a secret organization founded by certain powerful figures who plot to control the world. You will collect clues about its members during your adventure. Just like in the game! You have collected all the clues about this cultist to reveal his identity. Cultists become trackable on the map once their identities are revealed. Wipe them out one by one. I can't believe they just fucking remade Odyssey inside Reverse 1999. This is insanity. Oh, this is just a story. It's like it's selling me on the ass crate on a game I already bought. The Reverse devs wanted to play AC games in their game. Real. Anyway, let's continue. Sorry. Bluebug, you can't do this, you need to help us collab events. And I'm like, they adapted 2 entirely different games into their game for the same collab. Like, what the fuck? Adventure on the roads. Higher, faster, stronger. Someone has to care about Assassin's Creed. Yes, it's clearly Ubisoft doesn't. Mr. Apple's flesh grows paler amidst the loud singing and wobbling fruit baskets.
This apple's flesh is separating from the core. Help me, Captain.
The procession gathers into a surging torrent flowing through the streets. Colorful banners and ivy woven cushions are tossed into the sky. The avenue is now packed with floats and partiers wearing masks.
Kassandra! Vertin! We've got to do something! I can't let them turn Mr. Apple into an offering. Oh, think about how upset my listeners would be.
Try thinking about Mr. Apple first.
Oi, lads, make way, please.
Regulus charges headlong to the crowd, making a beeline for her first mate.
Hang in there! I'm coming for you!
There is a surge of courage and conviction burning her veins. She'll stop at nothing to protect her crew. The crew that she just abandoned 10 minutes ago.
Hey, you stepped on my rope. Be careful.
Put your hands up, everyone! Just like this! Praise Dionysus!
Regulus, be careful. Hold my hand, stick close to me.
Do you feel ready to discuss it?
I don't need the high ground.
Is that a berry in the liquor?
I found my target.
Jonah, please lend me your power. A fragment of truth.
Charging.
Enjoy!
Death comes for us all.
Don't
All
be
right, then.
afraid.
I love how they put the logo also in the numbers.
Loading. I'll show you.
A pot of liquor amidst the flowers. Colorful clouds. The sign of the Shangri. You, nobler comet.
Use destroying everyone.
Don't worry. It's been proven safe.
I found my target.
Is that a berry?
Charging.
Please stay behind me. All in moderation.
Just want to go.
Artemis, grant me your power.
Lift the cup. The moon.
Circuits functioning properly.
I don't know why I'm throwing all these ults. Like
A
this
pot of
guy's
liquor
this
amidst
guy's dead
Kill them all.
in the next attack.
Everything went smoothly. Shall we have another round?
The surge of the crowd separates their hands. As the torrent of movement passes, only one remains.
For Regulus?
Regulus is nowhere to be seen. In place of her friend's hand, there rests a green apple, its aroma tinged with a faint bitterness. How she hesitated, like, Regulus?
Regulus the Reckless. She's a bold one, but she has yet to master the art of navigating a crowd.
Huh?
Kassandra leans over from the rooftop, offering a hand up to Bertin.
Why don't you take a look from up here, Bertin? As far as I'm concerned, this will be the fastest way to catch up.
There's something about you. It reminds me of her.
Of who?
Talk later. Just grab my hand. I remember how nervous I was the first time I climbed up along a vine.
Are you certain this is a shortcut?
Completely.
She's so tired.
First you need to calculate the distance between the two roofs. Make sure you have a proper running start and sufficient height. Keep your body tight, eyes on your target, focusing on where you land.
Are you making her jump from roof to roof?
Like this. Let your knees bend slightly as you land, then try to regain your balance.
Kassandra lands effortlessly on the opposite roof. Come on, Bertin, time for parkour. Her eyes scramble across the roof. Her legs uneasy as she steps forward. The distance between the rooftops seems to expand before her eyes. But she takes a deep breath and steadies herself. She runs through every step in her mind before she takes them, and then She falls, arms flailing as they miss their mark, only to be caught just in time by the muscled grip of Amicia. The muscled grip of Amicia.
Thank you, Kassandra.
Your instincts are impeccable, but you may need a bit more training. This may not be the shortcut I imagined for us. Let's go another way.
Is it more dangerous?
No, much safer.
Kassandra's gaze fixes on the protruding breaks before settling on a distant temple.
Relax, Vertin.
The music!
Huh?
A firm hand catches her, followed by a gust of wind rushing against her face.
I must say, I'm in awe of your skills, Miss Kassandra. But how do we get down from here?
Easy. She circles the edges of the roof, searching for any breaks or beams she might climb. Unfortunately, the craftsmen have built the temple with meticulous care. The walls are so polished and pristine that not even a speck of dust clings to them.
Just hold on.
AC main theme variation. Yeah, this is the Odyssey version. A gentle breeze brushes against her face. They jump off the rooftop, feeling the warm blur as it rushes up. Then the haystack below swallows them whole. I needed the CG for longer, so I could scream. That should have been me. I mean, what? She emerges from the stack, and after regaining her composure, follows Kassandra as she slinks into the temple.
I never quite expected this mode of travel to be so thrilling.
I suppose it must be. It's so natural to me now that it feels routine.
They both got to do it real. 13, you lucky bastard.
What?
Regulus finally arrives at the scene, still gasping for breath.
Oh, that's a trick and a half. How did you get here before I did?
Kassandra rushes over and covers Regulus' mouth.
Shh. We have a situation.
As I've said before, it's not fair, it should have been me! PCU gets me. Yippee! There we can see the CG for a bit longer. That is it's so cool, and they showed it for like a second. Blessed by the muses. A craftsman's clattering inspiration does not end with the dark. More like half a second true. It was a blink and you missed it moment. Inside the temple. Flickering lights dance over the temple's reliefs. Below them, figures dart between the maenads and satyrs.
These, the weird things you were talking about. Kassandra?
She lowers her voice, talking as if she were an old friend.
Cool. Look at these. Ladies dancing, Beastie Boys grooving to the music. And who's the bloke with the naff hat?
You can tell that Regulus never went to school.
If I didn't know any better, I'd have guessed he was some kind of Greek god of rock and roll. Are we sure we haven't messed around with the time and space here?
This is a temple to Dionysus, who was, among other things, a god of joy, passion, and chaos. It's little wonder his reliefs would reflect that.
Right then, so he is a proper rock god. Just thousands of years early, give or take.
Her enthusiasm hits Kassandra like a wave against a steady ship.
I'm not sure I understood anything you just said.
I love how they just talk about that in front of people, like, come on, girls. Before she can continue, a ribbon swaying in the breeze catches her attention. She grabs the ribbon in a swift motion and slices it through. Worm-like patterns coil and twist along the ribbon.
Hey, don't look at us, mate. We didn't do it.
Of course you didn't. We only just got here.
The mark on it leave a fresh ink stain on her finger.
Not that I'm above a bit of vandalism, but what's your angle?
Quiet. These ribbons are not decorations. They are desecrations.
These symbols are similar to the ones on Pericles' bounty.
That cannot be a coincidence.
Regulus stares in silent disbelief as she reads the value of the bounty. Though, being Regulus, her silence doesn't last. Wow, okay, call her out more.
Bounties and puzzles can wait. Mr. Apple can't. First priority is rescuing him from this spooky place. Oh, who knows what they've done to him?
We'll look for your friend soon. First, I need to scout out the surroundings. I'm not sure it is safe here.
She crouches low to the ground, running her fingers along the marble floor. A faint trail of footsteps guides them toward the inner sanctum of the temple.
We aren't the first visitors here tonight.
It's difficult to say how many have come through. The prints are too jumbled.
No one is supposed to be here after the tributes have been laid in the inner temple. Not until the statue returns after the Dionysia.
That means whoever's up ahead is up to no good, right?
It's possible.
She eases her steps into a silent crawl.
Stay behind me.
No need to worry about us, love. We can handle ourselves.
Be careful, Timon! Don't break those pots! What if the eagle bearer noticed? She's as sharp-eyed as her eagle! How stupid can you get, Aristion? Is this the first time you've used a calamos? That charcoal powder isn't cheap! We're doomed if we upset Deimos.
I don't mean to interrupt, Lysias, but all that shouting isn't doing any good.
Agreed.
Faster than the west wind, she brings her spear up to the craftsman's throat.
Maybe my ears deceive me, but you don't sound much like craftsmen.
Eagle bearer?
Nor killers, for that matter. Not professional ones, anyway.
Her words sound colder than the edge of her spear. The hostage can't help but shiver.
We are craftsmen. We're here to repaint the temple for the Dionysia.
Yeah, sure.
Save your lies. What you are doing here has nothing to do with the Dionysia. Now, who is your master? Speak!
You...
He grips his file aggressively. Before either can react, a gnashing order is sparked from within the darkness.
Malaka, kill her!
Harmony is precious.
I don't need the high ground to hurt you.
Please stay behind me.
Don't worry. It's been proven safe.
I found my target. I'll show you.
Charging.
This is Sparta!
Be careful. Don't be afraid.
Buff Kassandra because why not?
Everything went smoothly. Shall we we have another round?
How many of these do I have? Malaka the batch from early. Malaka is a curse word. The battle is over swiftly. The spear of Leonidas easily tears their disguises away, revealing familiar black cuirasses and gloves.
I know this armor. You are from the cult of Cosmos.
You're making dangerous enemies, Eagle Bearer.
He dons a Hyrius mask.
None dare oppose us.
Is there really a curse word? Yeah.
Value their lives.
Yeah, it's kind of like saying shit or something like that, you know, like exclamation. He reveals a hidden axe and brings it down toward her.
Hold.
A cold voice rings out of the darkness.
Leave her to me.
That voice. Oh, should have guessed. Alexios.
The mercenary with the broken spear. Do you still wear that title, sister?
Deimos, forgive us. We failed.
Get out of my sight, all of you!
Yes.
You surprised me, Alexios. I didn't think you'd stoop so low.
I told you to stay out of my way, Kassandra. Yet here you are.
Oh, that's a
cool. The cult has deceived you. You don't know what it means to kill Pericles.
That's a cool shot.
I know that he has defied us. And that whoever stands in the way of our plans must pay the price.
She's so cool.
You can't bring peace through destruction, Alexios.
You cling to your loyalty so blindly.
He walks down from the platform, retaking his sword while observing his surroundings. Colorful banners have been draped from the ceiling down to the ground. Pots and flagons litter the temple floor. It appears the cultists left in a hurry.
I won't let you kill him. Not while I still draw breath.
She squares up to him and readies her spear. They stand at odds, each ready to strike, but the expected attack never arrives, as Alexios breathes out a long-held breath.
This is the last time I spare your life.
A smoke bomb explodes between them. Kassandra catches a final venomous look on Alexios' face before he disappears. Her brother's strange and sudden mercy weighs on her mind only a moment before a distant shout refocuses her attention.
Help! Cassandra!
Captain Virgin, I'm here.
Oh no, he's dying! The fruit, now fully immersed in honey, manages to spurt out a plea for help. The thick sweetness drips all over his shallow basket, which has attracted a few bears that flit about it looking for a snack.
I know exactly who to call.
The eagle bearer looks up at the sky and raises her arm. Within half a heartbeat, they hear a piercing cry echo between. There he is, Icarus. They hear a piercing cry echo between the temple's pillars. So it says.
Mr. Eagle, please mind those claws. I have delicate skin. Oh, my thanks.
The sweetened fruit is pulled into a warm hug.
Good to see you again, first mate. I was starting to worry I'd have to read your obituary out on Radio Apple.
The rumors of my death may have been exaggerated, Captain.
Said the thing! Pick. Pick. What a king.
I should feel quite put out if I couldn't join the 27 club with you.
Too right you should. You aren't allowed to die without my permission.
As Regulus returns to the ground with her partially embalmed first mate, she gives Kassandra a hearty tap on the shoulder.
So, what should I name your thank you performance? I've got some fab ideas already. The heroine and the screech of night. Whispers on the edge of the temple. Love and courage dancing in the moonlight. Or the dark night of freedom. The stars and the eagle bearer guide us.
Those are some long names, Regulus.
A show? You're naming a drama after me?
Don't mind her. Thank you for the help, Kassandra.
Don't sell yourself short. You've already done a great deal to help me.
She pats down her sleeves, trying not to give too much weight to her actions.
Nonetheless, we'd like to do more than just help you with spotting clues. In fact, if you don't mind, we'd like to join your investigation to repay your kindness.
Too right! Mr. Apple is always going on about all this Greek stuff. With that great honking big brain of his, we're sure to be of help.
Even though you are all very, very strange, I do think we work well together.
You're all very, very strange. You get used to it, Kassandra. Maybe. Several hands are placed together in a moment of sincere warmth. Attention! A bounty has been put on your head, drawing mercenaries to hunt you down. Defeat them to gain random gear. Just like in the game! Sorry, I can't help but scream that. New mercenaries will be spawned on the map every 8 hours. Up to 5 mercenaries can be on the map at the same time. As the exploration level goes up, mercenaries on the map will level up too. Defeat them to get better gear. This is insane! They didn't have to go this hard! Okay, we're almost done. The title of the stride of the stripe should have been just like in the game. Honestly, yeah. I'll change it later. Above suspicion. He is dear to me, but dearer still is justice. I'm just like, goddamn. They went above and beyond for this. It's crazy.
Those so-called craftsmen were from the cult of Cosmos. But they weren't here to destroy the temple. They only left some strange signs and patterns. The same symbols that were on the bounty.
So then that bounty came from the cult too?
So then we know at least to look around for those symbols.
That would be wise.
There's still no sign of them.
There was no sign of them in the Agora, Plaka, or the Panathinaik Way. I'm beginning to doubt myself. What did we see there? Could it really have been my brother?
Hot take here, I think the devs played Assassin's Creed Odyssey. What makes you say that? The fact that they somehow brought all the mechanics from the game into Reverse 1999. They went above and beyond for a collab of a gacha game. Honestly, they put more effort than Ubisoft themselves at this point. I mean, what? Who said that?
It seems like there is no one else bearing those symbols near the Theatre of Dionysus.
Their discussion is halted by the sound of huffing soldiers and groaning prisoners.
Girls, looky here at what I found. A bunch of goons with those odd symbols.
What? Who said that? I don't know, man. Ooh, someone's breaking into my stream and saying things. Regulus marches toward them like a successful hunter, followed by a cadre of Athenian Epsani. Her prisoners slouching after them, their hands tied with wet ropes.
Well met, Kassandra. Hopefully we can be of help.
Wait, what's going on here? Who are these people?
Did I miss a mic check or something? They are the bad guys. And thanks to this rocking pirate captain, now they're our prisoners. Good thing I ran into these Calzoni lads. They said they were only too happy to help us protect Pericles. Though, their methods are a mite rough.
Calzoni. Yes. That's how they're called, Regulus.
Quick as a blade. You have the makings of a fine Misthios, Regulus.
I just hope she didn't cause too much trouble.
Bertin is so tired.
We'll have to uncover that for ourselves.
Fine.
Vertin, my true and reliable friend, my best mate. Did you really doubt me?
I love how she always, like, every now and again, she treats Bertin like this. She'll be like, oh, Bertin, my closest friend ever. My most reliable mate. Old chum, old pal. and Bertin is just like, get to work, Regulus. I love them so much. They turn to the suspects together.
First, I appreciate your cooperation with us at this time. Now, we will proceed using logical deduction to determine your guilt or innocence. All we need to know is who among you has any relationship with the cult of Cosmos. Let's begin. You there.
The person called raises his head with a fearful look in his eyes.
Kyria, I confess. I was watching some of the rich merchants on Hesidon Street. I saw these symbols and wanted to record them. But I'm not a part of any cult. I'm just a clumsy painter.
He's no cultist. Leave him to the Evzoni. Next.
A festive oil lamp for 3 drachmae. Festive wine, 50 drachmae. And a festive lyra for 600 drachmae. Could there be something behind these records?
Let him go, Vertin. He isn't a cultist. He's just a cheat.
He's just a scammer.
I didn't commit any crime.
No. All you've done is put festive before the name of each of your wares so you could double or triple the price. Eh, Soterius? We Misthios bleed and sweat for every coin we earn, while you win your coin with deceit. Don't let me see you doing this again. Or...
She pats the spear on her palm and motions for the man to be escorted out by the Epsani.
And our next suspect is...
Over here, ladies.
Apple?
The very same. Unfortunately, not even my closest and best mate is above suspicion.
She holds back true grief in her voice.
I don't even know what Mr. Apple went through in that evil fruit basket. But I can only hope that we can set him right again.
Regulus, what is your problem?
But, Captain, this is just some honey and syrup that got stuck on my skin. Not a secret mark from some cult.
I gotta say that this second part of the event is like more funny than the first one. But there are some missions in Assassin's Creed Odyssey that, since it's an open world game, there are some missions that get kind of crazy. So this is absolutely something that could happen in Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
It is doubtful that the cult would take in an outsider so quickly. Especially an outsider like him.
Their suspects proved to be at dead end.
Kassandra, you already captured a suspected cultist, right?
Yes, but he hasn't said anything of value, and I don't think he knows much to begin with. Except...
Remember when we need to fetch Olympian athlete and he'll get eaten by sharks? Oh yeah, I think so. She takes out the unsharpened file once more.
I had hoped that it would give me something to find the source of this conspiracy, but now we know it is connected with the cult of Cosmos. So there is nothing more to be learned from him. Anything he tells us now will be out of fear of punishment. He's unreliable.
A thought strikes her.
You mentioned that there were others there with the assassin. Did you catch anything else before they ran?
A little, yes. Though not enough to determine their plans. Something about a sage. Wait.
The same spark leaps to her as memories return.
So, how are we supposed to read these messages when they come? The sage explains nothing to us.
That's none of your concern, fool.
Seems like you don't know any more about the sage's plans than I do.
So this sage is giving them orders. But we don't know who he is.
We don't need to know.
She lets her statement rest for a short moment as she composes her plan.
If I'm correct, all we'll need to do is claim the sage is here. They're so disorganized, they may not know we're bluffing.
The plan is presented confidently, and the listening apple bobs in agreement.
That's very devious, Vertin. A bit of guile worthy of Odysseus.
And you, Mr. Apple, may come in handy, as we'll need your skill in Athenian performance. Would you kindly share your skills with us? I have a feeling it will help our investigation immensely.
The seasoned mercenary takes in their words carefully.
So, you're suggesting that we perform some sort of drama to lure these cultists out?
Yes, precisely. The cultists seem to be awaiting special orders, so let's give them what they're waiting for.
I'm no actor, but why not?
Then let's get started. We need to make this look believable. So Kassandra, you'll need to bring us to the prison.
How fun! Follow me.
How fun!
What? Prison again?
This is already like the fourth time Regulus is gonna be in prison. Prison, Athens. The actor had not expected any visitors.
Who are you?
You are Domitius, correct? I've been assigned as your logographer to assist you with your trial. The Archons have accused you of being a member of the cult of Cosmos. Do you accept your charge?
The cult of... I have no idea what you're talking about.
I see. And you're sure that you have nothing to do with them?
Of course! I would never be a part of that horrific cult!
Of course not.
So you know of it.
I've made my decision. I believe this man is innocent.
The strange-looking advocate wraps her hand on the wall, and soon a familiar face appears.
Domitius!
It's you! What are you going to do with me?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to release you. It was my mistake. Your arrest brings shame to the police.
You're so good at this, Kassandra. Keep it up.
To all of civilization, really.
Huh?
So I will make things right. Not only will you be released, but we will also publicly declare you innocent of your crimes.
I've prepared a declaration saying that you, Domitius, are not a member of the cult of Cosmos, and that you completely and thoroughly repudiate their actions. Which is why, when you discovered this bounty, you immediately surrendered it to the Archons.
She makes a great performance of his supposed innocence.
What? But I didn't.
In fact, all thanks to you, we uncovered the cult's plot and even managed to capture a key member.
A key member?
Oh, she's getting more into it now.
No need to be afraid, Domitius. We're interrogating the mastermind at this very moment.
You don't mean the sage?
He murmurs the words out in disbelief.
And just think, Domitius, it was all because of you. We found the clues in your bounty sheet and broke your secret code.
She waves the file in her hand.
But how did you decipher it? Ibatus hadn't told me how to read the Scatali.
The unfinished words stick in his throat. But it's too late.
Skittily. If my memory serves, it was a tool that Spartans used to encode their messages.
Rather than pain, the sound coming from next door turns into cheers. The captured mastermind appears around the corner.
A flying apple? No. You mean you...
Finally, we can end these theatrics. Did you discover what you needed to, Apple?
Knowing that it is a Skittily solves one major hurdle. However, we will still need the key to decipher it.
In the file? Maybe?
Well then, it seems like we still have some use for you.
They all fix their sight on Domitius.
Quit staring at me. I figured out your game. I'm not talking. I won't tell you anything.
But what if we punch it out of you? Will you tell us then? Oh, I got an ability point. We're gonna like kind of one of these Apple Center stories to how it will appear as a foil. That'd be funny. How cute, thinking that he won't break. What's this? Oh. The Code Breaker. We remember the doctrine, the order, and the meticulous reverence for the Deimos. Secret Chamber, Cult of Cosmos. Inside a dimly lit hall, a throng of people stands at attention, their black armor and grotesque masks presenting a cold and bloodless atmosphere. Their deity of fear paces in front of the central altar, looking ill at ease.
Do you guarantee the safety of this place?
Oh, also they just gave away this dude for free. Just... Here has the free 5-star.
Of course, Deimos.
So I have him now.
A foolish cultist has been locked up in the Athenian prison, but he wouldn't dare speak out. Besides, the Evsoni are busy with the Dionysia and thinned out to fight in the battle for Potidea. They don't have time for us. Besides, with you here, there is nothing to fear. Even if some meddling Mystios were to discover us, you would end them in a heartbeat.
Not much is true, Pendaros. But my skill will be no excuse for your failure. You had best remember that. And what of your coded messages? Are you certain our plans are secure?
Worry not, Deimos. The Athenians shall never decipher it. we've utilized the Skitali. I believe you may be familiar with it, being a Spartan.
You do know that the Mithrios with the broken spear is a Spartan as well?
Yes, but she was not raised as a warrior of Sparta. She would not have learned the means of deciphering it.
We shall see. And as for the code, you've hidden it in these files?
Though they may appear ordinary, they are anything but. The key is hidden in the handle.
Of course.
Even if the file or one of our craftsmen were to fall into the hands of the Athenians, they would remain baffled by the code. So our plans remain concealed in shadow. Even as they search vainly for answers, our coded message already lies hidden in plain sight, within the temple. Yet none will know it, until it is time to strike.
You had best hope that all is as you say. I will not have anything stand in my way this time.
Alright, Alexis. Grabs the fire from the cultist's hand and tosses it away.
My sword aches for the time when I was slashed down those banners. I should have killed her then.
The Sage appreciates your patience. You have proven more than worthy to wield the sword of Damocles.
He deems me worthy, does he? He forgets his place.
In shadow, like Kassandra creates shadows. Hey!
With this sword, I will strike off the head of Pericles.
Alexios draws his sword and flicks it, easily cutting through a nearby banner.
Let Athens be enlightened. Let Athens be enlightened.
Their chanting spills out from their hidden sanctuary.
I have a question.
A hoarse voice comes from the crowd below.
Forgive me, I forgot the order to wrap the strip.
What a fool! Who recruited this worm? We have no room for dead weight.
You're right. It's my fault. I shouldn't have raised the stupid question. I should wait until the ritual ends and ask the great Demos for the answer in private.
The man's face falls into a stern look as he turns his eyes to the tattered ribbons on the ground.
People say that the mighty god Demos possesses wisdom beyond the ken of mere mortals. I'm sure he can answer all my questions.
The words break Demos' stride, if only for a brief moment.
Shut your mouth, pig! Demos' time is precious. How dare you waste his time on such a stupid question? Get over here. I'll show you. But this is the last time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your guidance. And thank you for your wisdom, O chosen one.
The cultists scatter into the city like ash in the wind. All except for the lone fool. She instead makes her way quietly back to the prison. She returns to find it much more lively than she had expected. Every corner seems to be echoing ferocious curses from a familiar voice.
Deceivers and villains! You swore you would set me free once I told you where to go! Deceitful outlanders, shameless imposters! More shameless even than the lowliest pig!
You seem to be in high spirits, Domitius.
It was Cass.
Isonia? Is that you? Did they capture you too?
The appearance of another cultist momentarily ends his tirade.
No, you're not Sonia. Her arms are not quite so bulky.
And I am not quite so stupid.
As she removes her mask, her identity becomes clear.
You may leave now, friend. You helped a great deal in protecting Pericles. Especially in helping us figure out that Skitali. Well, with some help.
You!
Apple delivers a purposefully dramatic bow.
Enough.
In fact, sir, I owe you a great debt. If you hadn't mentioned skittily, this apple might never have uncovered the secrets of your cult's communication.
Who would have guessed that my chief mate was such a scholar, eh? I never heard of a Spartan Christology before.
There is a cryptographer I've worked with at the Foundation. We often shared research and discussed the latest developments in the field. You'd probably be familiar with the name.
Oi! Stuff a sock in all that egghead talk, will you? I get enough of it at work.
So he's friends with Enigma? Demetrius returns the group to more pressing concerns.
But how did this strange creature even know what Iskatali is? Pendoros promised us that it was a closely guarded secret of the Spartans. How in the name of Zeus and all Olympia could you have found out?
The man's voice cracks and fades as he cries out, at last crashing back in his cell from shock and exhaustion.
With a little more time, I do believe he might figure out we're time travelers.
All the better that he's insensible now. I salute your commitment to keeping our secret, Mr. Domitius. Of course, learning that the file was a skittily was just the beginning. It's one thing to know of the existence of a cipher, and another to know how to read its code.
Regulus approaches the man and offers a comforting pat on his shoulder.
No, don't be down, mate. Just think, your name is going to live on in legends told by the rockinest bards around. Oh, sing a song of Domitius, a man who's just and wise, who unmasked the darkness schemes and guided the eagle bearer to her prize.
Regulus is, predictably, completely off-key, leading her friends to respond with playful laughter.
Just think of the rewards that Pericles will bestow on you for saving him.
Enough, enough! Just let me die in here. I'm one foot either way.
He's like, please leave me alone to wallow in my misery. Let's go. A day in Athens, on murals, on pottery, in life. Part 9. We're almost done. The absolute speedrun. Theater Plaza. Lively songs float across the open ground, while wine jugs and sacrifices are raised, waving their way through the colorful crowd.
A scene only recorded in ancient tomes and murals now comes alive before my eyes. Merely on the merits of historical research alone, the invention of Huygens' Fresnel interferometer is truly miraculous.
Looks like X will have a permanent guinea pig for this experiment of his.
Most certainly.
Just don't forget to bring us along, eh? Because after this, I'm not letting you leave my sight, no matter if you head to a robotics lab or the dark side of the moon.
I love how Regulus still has her hand, like if she were holding her bag. As they cheer and laugh, Pericles ascends the central stage and begins a speech.
Fellow Athenians and distinguished friends from every polis, it is with great joy that we gather here to mark the beginning of the Dionysia.
Yippee!
Tragedy is an eternal art form that speaks an enduring truth. And just as it endures, so too shall our civilization. Let no man, no foe, strip us of the right to bask in its timeless beauty. We do not bow to fear or menace, nor to any enemy, be they known or unknown.
Below the stage, Kassandra wraps up the skitalia and stores it away.
Επί Διόνυσος άρχεται και γλάφξ της Αθηνάς ψιθυρίζει. Δήμος καταβήσεται εις τον κόσμον. Could Alexios... No, Demos. really stand such a provocation?
The spear of Leonidas is gripped in her hand as Icarus soars above the venue. Cassandra's search doesn't take long. Her target presents himself just beyond the plaza's entrance.
Pericles! Soon enough the cult will claim you. A necessary sacrifice to unify the Greeks.
Protect Pericles!
He just waltzed into that? Okay, sure.
I cannot believe what has become of you.
You arrived much faster than I thought, Misthios. I should have known better than to trust in that secret code.
He raises the sword of Damocles high. Its cold, sharp reflection casting halos in the sunlight.
Do not get in my way! I will deal with you once I have Pericles' head.
Demos, leave the Misthios to us. Pericles must be slain.
Black-clad warriors rush out from the crowd. They cast off their robes to reveal dark armor that glints under the sun.
You will not run from me again.
Kassandra lifts her spear, her body tensing as she readies for the fight to come.
Our war ends today.
You're not alone, Misthios.
Battle cries erupt from all across the festival grounds.
Malaka! Our plan has been discovered. Domitius betrayed us.
The cultist courses as the Epsoni form up their lines.
There is no end to the punishment that awaits him.
Calm down, Orestes. Have faith in the sage's plans. These brutes stand no chance against our numbers. Kill them all.
No need to be so edgy, Alexius. No, he's always edgy. He was born in that edge. Literally, kind of. He was thrown off a cliff as a baby, you know.
Do you feel ready to discuss it?
I don't need the high ground to hurt you.
Please stay behind me. A fragment of truth.
I'll show you. I found my target.
Please.
Is that a berry in the liquor?
For victory!
Don't be afraid.
Death comes for us all.
You won't get away.
Icarus, eyes on the target.
Reaperino.
Enjoy! Yo, you! Nobler coming!
Please stay behind me.
Loading.
A pot of liquor.
Don't worry. It's been proven safe.
强梁既出，王有不为。
Why are you trying so hard? I don't know.
Barrage.
Get fucking obliterated.
And now to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
God damn, Lucy. Damn. The panic, scattering crowd only adds to the chaos of the situation. Made worse by the growing number of cultists that joined the fray, keeping the Epsoni divided.
Kassandra, these cultists are hiding among the civilians. We cannot hope to keep the strategos safe here. Get Pericles to safety.
Protect yourselves first.
You've done all that you could to prevent this, Kassandra. It was my hubris that led us to hold the Dionysia. I must accept my fate.
He's just like, guess I'll die. Alexis ascends the stage confidently, casting aside the remaining Epsoni, his sword humming in his hand.
Fate indeed. Your fate is already foretold, old man. We have arranged each and every moment. Do you think knowing our plan would be enough to stop it? Look at the death you have brought on your own people.
The chaos of the fighting has grown into a wild pandemonium.
Save yourselves! Run!
What's all the fuss?
Get out of my way, foreigner! I'm not going to die in this place!
Panicked festival goers are rushing around the plaza in every direction, complicating the battle even further.
Hold on, madam. You're headed the wrong way.
I'm not leaving. If we let the Dionysia end this way, it will surely bring his wrath down on Athens. I fear the gods more than I fear the blades of men.
Regulus, Mr. Apple, we need to help Kassandra.
What's your plan then? Because I don't see a way to get through that bloody mosh pit. Not that I've ever been to a gig with this many swords.
Maybe not. But there might be some value in looking at this in the same way as one might manage a rowdy music festival. Even the wildest crowd can be swayed by the right performance.
She scans the chaotic scene, buying dramatic masks, retro grapevines and ivy, golden statues of gods and heroes, and altars laden with offerings.
The problem is, what would get their attention? A story, maybe? One of Dionysus's legends? Or maybe a crowd-pleasing epic?
Vertin, if you're in need of some historical suggestions, this apple is ready to assist.
His offer of support rings like a melody in her ears, but it's his appearance that gives her an idea.
Yes, Mr. Apple. I do believe you are exactly what I need.
Wait, now, hold on. Will either of you tell me why you've decided to gild me again?
Just deal with it.
I'll ask you to stop wriggling, Mr. Apple. This paint is all we've got left for making our masks.
Fan? Oh, but you missed a spot. A little more gold over here, please.
Are they gonna use him to call the people's attention? Ode to the Golden Apple. To be misunderstood is the fate of every apple. Okay, sure. I have an argument. Let's give it to someone. Excellent. Now let's go. We finish this tonight. Ode to the Golden Apple.
A song descends from Olympus of an apple gold as the sun, for secrets held in Hesperides bound, stirs to conflict the fairest and foul. Between Scylla and
Must I really be up so high, Captain? Between the thin air and the fumes from this paint, I'm beginning to feel woozy.
Well, whose fault is that for shaking off your old coat? Though, you do look smashing in gold, mate.
Mr. Apple, are you high enough to be visible to the crowd?
I'm bloody well high enough to be sick.
Excellent. Good luck.
Excellent. Good luck.
Hello, Athens! Allow me to direct your eyes to the skies.
By Zeus! Is that a golden apple?
This is peak cinema.
An offering like that might convince the gods to cleanse our city of its sorrow and pain.
Oi! Wouldn't you like to be the first ones to have their mitts on it? Too bad. I'm getting it first.
We must offer that apple to the great Dionysus.
After her! Don't let this strange foreigner steal our golden apple! And all shall look to you with great acclaim.
Easy.
Well done.
Easy peasy.
Is this also part of your plan?
The crowd has emptied from the square, chasing the golden apple as it floats away. Those that remain here have only one purpose and are eager to return to it. Alexios' sight is still fixed on the strange fruit as it disappears into the distance. Slowly, he returns his eyes back to the fight before him.
I don't know by what means you've done this, but don't presume it changes anything. Let's put these tricks aside, Kassandra.
Cassandra's knuckles turn white from her tightened grip.
This isn't what I want, Alexios. We are family.
But it is what I want.
Sword meets a spear in a shower of sparks. Their battle has begun. Yippee! I love some brotherly conflict.
For Sparta!
For Sparta! Alright.
Alexios, it's not too late to stop.
You dare talk like that to a demigod? It's the great Demos in front of you. Worshipped and feared by all Greece. You're just a Misthios with a broken spear. Your life ends here and now. But don't worry. The rest of your friends will join you soon after.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Laka, stop being so thick-headed! What you are doing risks everything and everyone here.
And you think I don't want that?
Great! Edgy plus god complex, yeah.
I don't need the high ground to hurt you.
He was raised by the cult, so like... You know?
Please lend me your power.
I found my target. I'll show you.
That's what happens to a man raised by a cult.
Is that a fairy in the liquor? Please stay behind me.
For victory!
I'll be right here. Awaken.
Yeah!
Icarus, eyes on the target.
Enjoy!
Oh, did he get some...
My responsibility.
Oh, yeah, it looked like he got something at that little mark. But imagine reading code. What the fuck?
What the hell? Teach you. You tear the rice paper.
What did the cult teach you, dude?
Is that really your last question? They taught me to feel the pain brought by the world. Brought by you. The suffering I've gone through empowers me. Gives me enough strength to return the pain to you. To everyone that wronged me.
Alright, Shadow the Hedgehog. I just was not expecting that.
Charging.
Please lend me your power. A pot of liquor amidst the flowers.
Barrage.
Give them a warm welcome.
Attack.
Oh, we're fine. I mean, it might have a second phase? I don't know, I wonder.
Please stay behind me.
Loading. I found my target.
Is that a fairy in the liquor?
Charging.
Don't worry, it's been proven safe.
I'm not sure. I mean, like, this may be the second phase.
The light that illuminates all.
I don't know. I'm just attacking.
Thunder, attack.
Gold comes for us all.
I'm like, this is story mode. Like whatever.
Find cover.
It can't hurt me.
The feast of all feasts.
Target confirmed.
See? It can't hurt me.
And now to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
The sword of Damocles is sent out from Deimos' hand, and beside it a broken spear is pierced into the soft ground.
Impossible.
Nothing is impossible. Not even redemption.
Kassandra's voice is winded but calm. She braces her stance as her legs shake from exhaustion.
You have a chance to choose another path, Alexios. Bury the name Vimos, and return to who you really are, brother. Put the past aside, and you may still have a chance to best me in the future.
The fates have already made their choice. Our destinies must take us on different paths.
He reaches for the sword, breathing deep against the pain. But then, as an eagle retracts his talons, he sheathes it.
You will never know a moment of peace, sister. I will kill you, and all you hold dear. Retreat!
Smoke puffs erupt across the plaza as the cultists flee in every direction. As the clangor of battle fades at last, Pericles emerges from behind a pillar.
You've saved me, Eagle Bearer, and indeed all of Athens.
We cannot be hasty in claiming victory, Pericles. The enemy is not yet defeated. My brother will return.
She presses her hands on her temple, feeling the dull throb of her adrenaline.
The fates will bring what they will, but for now, the battle is won, my friend. Athens will survive another day, thanks to you.
I have done my duty as a Misthios, nothing more. Besides, I said that my services would cost you.
She's like, you think I'm doing all this for free? Nah.
Of course, on matters of payment, my honor is unwavering. But for now, you must rest until you can make your way to Kos Island to see Bokratis about your injuries. The journey ahead is long, but they say his skills surpass even Apollo's. Oh, and on the subject of the gods...
Yes?
Pericles looks out at the horizon.
What is the nature of that talking apple that appeared over the plaza? Could it be the same golden apple spoken of in myth?
Oh, maybe so.
She stretches out her sore muscles. As she does, a familiar bard appears, racing toward her with a joyful expression.
Oh, if it isn't my dear Kassandra. I wonder if you caught much of the ode I sang.
Ephonia. Well, I admit I've developed a new appreciation for your music. I won't be so stingy with my applause in the future.
Wonderful. Does that mean you'll finally let me compose a song about you, Kassandra?
No, not that. Never that.
Damn, okay. A good mercenary tries to never reveal her weaknesses.
Now, have you seen our friends?
Vertin, how much longer? Oh, until we can stop.
running?
Unrisable? Yeah, because it's Kassandra that does the racing.
Can't go on much longer.
Matching the concern, a nervous and sickly voice wafts out from the sky.
This apple is very much interested in your answer.
Yet the frantic mob chasing them does not yet seem to have diminished.
Just hang in there. Keep a stiff upper lip, you two. And if all goes well, I'll make sure to requisition some sherry and Dr. Papa to celebrate. And a whole bunch of records.
Bertine, he's like, come on, keep running, keep running. The end. God, that was great. She's so British. The cult of Cosmos had retreated from Athens after you foiled their attempt to assassinate Pericles, yet they are still plotting something in other regions. Tap to open the map of Greece. There are a total of 5 regions on the map. Each one unlocks after the previous one is cleared. The mercenary in Kefalonia may have clues that will lead you to the cultists. Keep tracking the cultists or complete the adventure in Athens is your decision to make. He went so fucking hard for this. Oh, and they just give you her thing? I'm seriously going to ask if they added sailing now. I'm like, bro, I will not be surprised. Holy shit. What's in here? Oh yeah, talk to the mercenary in Kefalonia. It's like, it shows up with the quest marker. There's one more small thing. Where? Where? Like Athens? Etius Roman Hood legendary gear? And wait, they have conquest battles too? These are also in the game. Sometimes they're conquest battles because, you know, this is between this whole thing of the war between Greece and Sparta. Sometimes there's battles and you participate and you gain areas. The whole set is there, not just the food. Okay, we're gonna do this. Do I have anything? Yeah, sure.
Harmony is precious.
Like, how hard can this be?
I don't need the high ground.
Don't worry. It's been proven safe. Shamil, please lend me your power.
I found my target. I'll show you.
Is that a bear?
Charging.
This is Sparta!
Don't be afraid. Be careful.
Yeah!
Great. Now back to the salon.
Yippee! Oh, okay, yeah, and see, and now there more show up, and here's the Etius Roman Vambrace. Oh my god. They didn't need to do all this. They didn't! They didn't really need to do all this. I'm so glad they did though. Holy fuck. You can also hunt mythical creatures. Priestess in distress. Oh god, it's full of Athena Promachus. A sword quest. This is insane. Conquest battles involve fighting numerous enemies. Both sides possess morale. Defeating enemies reduces their morale while your morale slowly drops each round. Try to defeat as many enemies as possible before your morale runs out. Holy fuck. This is absolutely epic. I'm still close to death for real. Like, I'm still in shock. This is one of the collabs with most effort I have seen. I don't think I've seen this much effort put into a collab since, like, maybe the Mika ones. Like the Valhalla one, in which they added the entire, like, drink mixing Valhalla gameplay. I can do one more temple. Let's see. We're going for Etsy first. Come on.
Hello, dear friend. From now on, we can be together all the time. I thought of many things we can do.
I can't believe it.
Firstly, let's roll in the grass.
Yay for pretty lady, I guess, but it's not Ezio. Well, I'll just have to keep grinding. There's 21 days. I'll just have to do all these little fun things that they added into the collab. Oh no. Oh no, I'll have to test all the extra gameplay they added for the collab. Oh no. Woe is me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
If possible.
I didn't have her
So glad
list.
we meet again. When you were gone, I collected every hair of yours and put them in that drawer.
Okay, Jessica. Okay.
Welcome to Typhon's movie party.
Bonjour. Comment allez-vous?
You brought me a jet.
What the fuck is wrong with her? So many things.
Two gentlemen walked into a bar.
It's so nice to meet you. I've been waiting.
Wait until she talks about Licious. What? I'm not sure I wanna know.
Oh, it's you.
Good thing she has a girlfriend, so I don't need to worry about her. This is her girlfriend.
You'd better really have...
Hello. Welcome to the Tombstone Museum.
I know how to treat a new friend like you.
Oh, there he
Have
is.
you not heard of Demos?
No.
The demigod of terror. rightfully worshipped by the cult of Cosmos, and soon enough the world.
Whatever you say, my
And
man.
you should know that I am he.
I am he.
Привет, Miss Vertin. I'm arranging the travel notes.
Whatever you say, my man.
Wow, another worshipper.
Alright. Okay, that's gonna be all for me today. Let's go back here for a second. My man is putting the edge from Infinite's book. Real. Oh, that was so awesome. Now I wanna play Odyssey too. Isitaka talks about leashes in one of her voice line. It will be cute if not a little bit creepy. I see. At least I'm not too far off from Ezio. Worst case scenario, I'll just buy Kassandra. I've never bought a pulse in reverse, so I have all the extra bonuses that they usually have on first time purchase. But hopefully it won't get to that. I try not to spend on gacha anymore, but it's Assassin's Creed. It's Assassin's Creed. It appeals my nostalgia, and also their collab characters. So who the fuck knows when they will be back? You know, with other characters, I don't care that much because I mean, like, you know, in reverse, like all the characters get added to the pool, and even the limited ones is like, oh, they'll probably have reruns at some point. But these are collab ones, so you know the collab characters are always like, there are chances that this might never come back around. And it's Ubi. They're probably gonna get salty that the reverse did Assassin's Creed much better than them, and never allow them to run the collab again. Just like how they got angry at Mika for making fun of the Division. Now they're gonna be like, you made our game, but good. How dare you make our game better than us? How dare you do our jobs better than we? Now people are gonna have expectations. And it's never gonna come back. So you know, I have to get Kassandra now or never. So exceptions shall be made to my not spending on gacha pools rule. If needed, you know, there's still 20 days. So I have a bunch of unfinished stuff from Rivera, so there's still chances that I can grind enough. Oh yeah, and the monthly shop resets soon also. Now people are gonna think that Assassin's Creed games are good. That they're gonna go buy them, you know, make Ubi a ton of money, but then they're gonna be like, oh, this is not as great as the reverse 1999 club. We want actual good Assassin's Creed games, Ubisoft. And Ubisoft is just gonna shrug like, huh? I don't know. What do you want me to do? Make games? Make good games? Insanity. No, people will want good Assassin's Creed games. I'm not a fan of open world loaded with minimalist tasks. Yeah, no, that's the thing with the open world Assassin's Creed. You know, as I've been saying, you know, they had the right idea in Origins, I feel. Because Origins had like a good balance. As I said, like you could actually, you know, get to a new area, clear the side quests, and then continue the main story. Because they weren't like infinite. In Odyssey, they just keep popping up. And, you know, like you'll clear a side quest, and then that side quest will open up like another side quest, and then you're just trapped in an endless loop. And that's aside from all the other tasks, which is like, but like, you know, if you manage to focus on just following the main stuff and just doing whatever you want to do, and don't get, you know, and manage to ignore all the overloading of the other quests, Odyssey is actually pretty fun. You know, the areas are great, combat is fun. You can fight some giant creatures. It's pretty fun at times. You know, the story was interesting. And I mean, I love Kassandra. You can either choose, you can either pick Kassandra or Alexios at the beginning. Of course, I don't know if Alexios ends up with like the same personality as Kassandra if you play as him. Maybe he does, I'm not sure. But Kassandra is sort of like the quote-unquote canon one. You know, like they never say it, but it's that thing of like, you kind of know because they use you in like all the ads and trailers and stuff. Why would I ever pick Alexios? I don't know. Some guys like to play as dudes, you know, kind of gay if you ask me. But it happens. But it's fun. You can get into some very funny and saucy situations. Like more responsive lines. Oh, I see. Okay, so they did make them different personalities then. That's fun. That's fun. But also it just cements Kassandra as the better one. I mean, what? I'm super based. I listen to Blake Female because of Pokemon Crystal. Valid. Depends on the mood fox for me. Yeah, I usually just pick the one that I like most. You know, in Assassin's Creed, in Odyssey, I pick Kassandra mostly because it was the first Assassin's Creed game in which you could actually pick which gender to play as, kind of, which protagonist to play as. So I was like, I played all this game being hot dudes. I wanna be a hot woman for once. So I picked Kassandra. Also, yeah, she's kind of hotter than Alexios. Not gonna lie. But if you see me like if you remember when I used to stream all my Hoyo gachas and for my WoW streams, for my silent WoW streams, I pick the male protagonist because I tend to like it more. These gachas. because they always put like mini skirts or like super short dresses on the female product, and I'm just like, I'm not about that life. Give me those sweet pants and jacket. And you know, sometimes I just like to, yeah, sometimes I just like to be a pretty boy, a pretty anime boy in games, in video games. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna be the pretty boy. I relate. I feel closer in my soul to the pretty boy than to the pretty girl when it comes to gacha protagonists. probably because of how I dress. Like I told you, I kind of like to dress as a quote unquote boy. So I'm like, hell yeah, it is me, the pretty anime boy. And then there's games that, you know, like Girls Online 2, in which I just pick based on my gender. And Pokemon games usually too. But then I end up making the character look super androgynous anyway. Like I always put like the super short hair. And always wear like pants or shorts. And I'm like, hell yeah. Am I a boy? Am I a girl? You will never know. It is a mystery. Which is kind of what I want to do with my 2.0 whenever I get money for that. But that will be in the future. But anyway, now that we went through all these, I might also consider Extreming Odyssey. Because I do want to finish it. As I said, I was enjoying the game. I just got overloaded by the insane amount of load they put on the map. But when I stream, streaming gives me the ability of just focusing on the main story and ignore everything else. So I'm like, maybe I do stream it and actually finish it to see how the story ends. Because, you know, Kassandra hot. She deserves to have her story seen. 2.0 in this economy? Exactly. Eventually it will happen. But, you know, in this economy, it's gonna be a while. But it'll come. It shall come. But yeah, I'll see you on Saturday for Girls Online 2 to finish the Nikeda event. And then on Sunday, I'm not sure what I'll do. It will probably depend on my mood when I wake up on Sunday. But it'll either be Reverse Collapse or 13 Sentinels or one of those two. I'm not gonna say Uma Musume because if I say Uma Musume, there's gonna be like 80% chances that I end up streaming Uma Musume instead of going back to the games that I need to finish. So yeah, if I feel like suffering and racking my suffering through suffering through the Reverse Collapse stages, I might do Reverse Collapse. If not, we'll probably jump back into 13 Sentinels to finish that up, so we can do Metal Gear Revengeance. And then who knows? Maybe Assassin's Creed. Gift Running 1 and 2 is going to be beefy next month. Yeah, I might need to add some extra streams for those. I might need to add some weak streams for those if they overlap too much. We shall see how it goes. But for now, thank you very much for coming. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to take care of yourselves, stay hydrated, have a good night or rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.